Want to know how we take a song from this to this?
There's a toll for you take the exit. Broken bonds in the heart of Texas.
Well, then this is the video for you. It's called Writing Down Songs and Putting Them on a Record. Writing down songs and putting them on a record. Are you proud of me, Dad? Are you proud of me now? So this is a first in a series of videos I'm going to make about, I think, every song on the record. Kind of like, I don't know if you've ever listened to the podcast Song Exploder, but it's a lot like this, and unfortunately Song Exploder has not answered any of my emails. Maybe next record, or I don't know, maybe this song will take off and then the next song, who knows. But for now, I'm just going to do my own Song Exploder on the YouTube with you guys. This first video is going to be about my first single, American Sunset. What I'm going to do on each one of these videos is take you from the phone recording stage, which is just me solo here making it up, to the demo stage, home demo stage, which is me kind of building out the song a little bit here at home, and then the final product. And that's when we bring Brian Douglas Phillips in, my good friend who is the producer on this record and on the last record I made. He and I kind of get our heads together and sort of come up with a sonic concept for the album. And this first song, American Sunset, was kind of the proof of concept for the entire record. So the first step is the phone demo stage, and here's more about that now. Are you proud of me, Dad? So the iPhone stage is me pretty much exactly what it sounds like, sitting down with my phone and having found some chords that I like, singing over those chords. I usually have got sort of an idea of kind of what the melody is going to be, but you'll hear in the demo that things are going to change as we go through these different stages. This is like the super bare bones version of this song. There's no lyrics except for American Sunset, and I'm pretty sure that this is actually when that came out of my mouth for the first time. Once I find a theme like American Sunset, then I'll go back through on that phone demo and listen to the gibberish and try to, kind of like a puzzle, find a great marriage between the phonetics of the song, of the words that I was singing, the just kind of made up words, and the theme of the song, kind of trying to find a way to make the song singable and also fit into the theme of the song that I've decided to write. So that's more or less what the phone demo stage is, and now here is a little snippet of what I did the day that I wrote the song. iPhone. All right, so here we are in Logic, and I'll just play you a little bit of this demo, this iPhone recording. You're going to start to hear a bridge right around here, and then it'll go back into a verse, and you'll just hear that I'm kind of making up words as I go along. And so here you go. Here's the iPhone demo. So that's the song in its bare bones form, and we will hear through these subsequent stages how things kind of evolve. Before we get into the home demo stage, I wanted to talk a little bit about what the song is about. Now that you've heard the gibberish, the next step would have been, after the gibberish was complete, for me to take that American Sunset idea that you hear kind of come out in the phone recording and write a song around that concept. And I started trying to think about what American Sunset would mean. So the song is basically about two different things. I mean, American is a very broad term, but more specifically just about the kind of, as I've gotten older, feeling like I'm losing my sense of place. a little bit. And then the other bits and pieces are about friendship loss, which is they kind of go hand in hand. As you grow older, you slowly start to lose some of the friendships that you thought would be around forever. And so that's what the song is about, basically. It's a song I wrote very, very quickly, and it doesn't really have a story. It's just a bunch of thoughts and questions that I'm asking a kind of hypothetical friend. I love all the songs on the album, but this one really stood out to me as kind of a conceptual piece. So now that you know a little bit more about the song, this is the stage after the iPhone stage where I take that demo and kind of flesh it out in Logic. This is just me at home having fun, getting the form of the song complete in my mind, and producing it out a little bit. You'll hear some synth, and you'll hear like a real ghosty piano. You'll hear that the song at this point is still very much acoustic driven, and there aren't any drums on the track. Anyways, this is the Logic demo stage. I'll show you more or less the same section of the song as I did from the iPhone, just so we can do like a pretty close compare and contrast to how things change as the different stages go along. Demo. All right, here is this home demo pulled up to the same section more or less as the iPhone demo that I played, and you'll hear a song that is on its way to completion, much closer.
How can I feel so alone? Have so much, but I'm still out here on my own. Hear the toll for you take the exit. Blissful smirk in the heart of Texas. And the line I saved that will always go unsaid, lost in the American sunset.
So there you go. You can hear that ghosty piano here, and then this synth. Yeah, that's the home demo. The final step after the home demo is complete, I usually send these files to Brian. This was one that Brian really, really liked. This was kind of the first song that we decided for sure was going to be on the record. What Brian and I discussed is this, the sonic theme being an ode, an homage to the great tenors of the 80s, Don Henley, Steve Winwood, Bruce Hornsby. They all had pretty similar production styles. There's a lot of synthesizer, a lot of piano, a lot of kind of a specific kind of reverb. We wanted to take some of those themes and couple it with some Americana, primarily the drum sound. We wanted to keep something that was a little bit warmer. Yeah, so that's what it kind of is. It's some of the straightforward Americana production of the first record, married with that 80s style that we really, really loved. He and I both grew up listening to that kind of music and have great memories of it. So we wanted to make a record that was of that style. So what you're going to hear in the full production is the finished product. I have stems of the song. My vocal will be on one, the drums will be on one. So what I'll do is go in and solo some of those tracks so you can kind of hear the building blocks of the song, and then I will play the entire chunk of the song with everything unmuted so that you can hear what a fully produced song sounds like. And go back and compare that to what it sounded like on my iPhone, and then what I did here at home, which is a drop in the bucket compared to what Brian can do with Fred on drums and Jacob Hildebrand on guitar. So this is what the finished product sounds like, and then we'll come back at the end, and then I'll play the whole song. Okay, here are the tracks for the finished song. One of the things you'll notice for sure is that there is no acoustic guitar. That was something we decided to do pretty early on in the production process. Just stay away from the acoustic a little bit more and let the songs breathe. But there's plenty of acoustic on the record. It's just not a focal point the way it was on the first record. Here is the bass. Oh yeah. And then Fred Manduano on the tasty drums. And then this is Jacob Hildebrand on a couple of different electrics, creating an incredible atmosphere, as he is very, very good at.
I say that will always go unsaid, lost in the American sunset.
What's his name on vocals? Just a little shaky shake. Brian on piano. Some ghosty synth in place of that ghosty piano. And then here's the synth in the background that is one of those textural things that does so much but is so simple. So I'll play that section again and you can hear all the elements, and I'm going to solo that synth one more time because it really glues the whole track together.
Why do I feel so alone? Have so much, but I'm still out here on my own. Pay the toll before you take the exit. Broken bonds in the heart of Texas. And the line I see that will always go unsaid, lost in the American sunset.
So here's that synth, and you can hear it on its own, but then I'm going to mute it and you'll see how much work it's doing.
Lost in the American sunset.
So here it is, on, muted, on. I just love that stuff. That was all Brian Douglas Phillips, just creating such a beautiful pillow for this whole song to lay on. But yeah, there it is. That's the final product, and I hope you found that interesting. There you have it, the finished product. Hopefully to your ears sounds better than my iPhone. Special thanks to Fred Manduano and Jacob Hildebrand for adding their magic to the track along with Brian. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and now I'm gonna play the whole song.
How's the road that you took to travel? How's it going fighting all your battles? How's the car in the yard you were always telling everyone you'd fix? How's the gold that was in your fingers? Where's the love that you thought it'd bring you? Is that boy I knew still somewhere in your head? Lost in the American sunset. Never knew that the sting would linger. All this time that we put between us, such an empty thing to feel this love like a ghost you're trying to catch. All those times that I thought to call you, all those paths that I should have followed. Was it ever love, just a fever trying to spread? Lost in the American sunset. Why do I feel so alone? Have so much, but I'm still out here on my own. Pay the toll before you take the exit. Broken bonds always go unsaid, lost in the American sunset. I never say I'm sorry? What if your words never really scarred me? After all this time and the best ain't hit me yet. Or am I lost in my American sunset?